You step outside in autumn and suddenly the trees are glowing with red, yellow, and orange leaves. But what's really happening inside those leaves? Why do they change color every fall? Stick around because this natural fireworks show is more science than magic. This is WhyOWhyTV, where curiosity takes root. Have you ever wondered why the world wears a vibrant green coat during spring and summer? From the tallest oak to the smallest shrub, everything is bursting with life. The secret behind this verdant explosion is a tiny yet incredibly powerful molecule called chlorophyll. It's the superstar pigment inside every leaf, working tirelessly throughout the sunny seasons. But why green? Think of chlorophyll as a selective gatekeeper for light. Sunlight contains a whole spectrum of colors, but chlorophyll primarily absorbs red and blue light to power the tree. It has no use for green light, so it reflects it away. That reflected green light is what travels to our eyes, making leaves appear their signature shade. It's a beautiful, efficient system. This absorbed light energy fuels the tree's personal food factory through a process called photosynthesis. Inside the leaf, chlorophyll uses the sun's energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose, a sugar that acts as the tree's food. This provides the energy it needs to grow and thrive. During the long, sun-drenched days of summer, chlorophyll production is in overdrive, ensuring the tree can stockpile as much energy as possible before the seasons change. But here's the twist. Chlorophyll isn't alone. Hiding in the background are other pigments called carotenoids. These are responsible for the brilliant yellows and oranges you see in carrots and corn. They're present in the leaves all year, helping capture extra sunlight and protecting the leaf from damage. However, the sheer abundance of green chlorophyll completely masks them. It's like trying to hear a whisper during a rock concert. The yellows and oranges are there, patiently waiting in the wings for their moment to shine. As the earth tilts away from the sun, the days grow shorter and a chill creeps into the air. For trees, this is a critical signal. Winter is coming. It's a season of scarcity where water is often frozen and sunlight is fleeting. To survive, they must enter a state of dormancy. The first step is to shut down their food factories, the leaves. The process of photosynthesis becomes too costly. The tree's primary cue is the decreasing length of daylight, which triggers the growth of a special layer of cells at the base of each leaf stem, the abscission layer. This layer acts like a closing gate, slowly cutting off the flow of water and nutrients. Inside each leaf, the bustling factory quiets down. The most vital worker, chlorophyll, is the first to be decommissioned. This is the pigment that gives leaves their green color and powers photosynthesis. But chlorophyll is a complex molecule, rich in valuable nutrients like nitrogen that the tree can't afford to discard. So it breaks down the chlorophyll and reabsorbs those nutrients back into its stems and roots for storage, to be used again in the spring. As the dominant green pigment disappears, a spectacular transformation is revealed. The leaf's other colors, which were there all along, are finally unmasked. First, we see the yellows and oranges. These are created by pigments called carotenoids, the same pigments that give carrots and corn their color. They are present in the leaf throughout the growing season, helping harvest light energy, but are completely overshadowed by the sheer amount of green chlorophyll. Trees like aspens and birches are famous for their golden displays thanks to these carotenoids. But the fiery reds and deep purples are created by a different class of pigments, anthocyanins. Unlike carotenoids, these are not present during the summer. They are manufactured fresh in the autumn, but only under specific conditions, turning the landscape into a canvas of crimson and violet. So what triggers their production? The answer lies in a specific weather recipe. The most vibrant reds are produced when autumn brings bright, sunny days, followed by cool but not freezing nights. The sunny days allow the leaf to keep producing sugar. Then, the cool nights cause the veins in the leaf to constrict, trapping these sugars inside. This high concentration of sugar, combined with bright sunlight, stimulates the production of anthocyanins. Scientists believe these pigments act as a sunscreen, protecting the leaf while it sends its final resources back to the tree. This delicate interplay between tree species, sunlight, and temperature is what creates the breathtaking spectrum of autumn. A sugar maple has the genetic blueprint for red, but it needs this perfect weather recipe to put on a show. But why do trees bother with this colorful goodbye? It's a question that has fascinated scientists for centuries, and the answers reveal a brilliant survival strategy. One leading theory is photoprotection. As the green chlorophyll breaks down, the leaf becomes vulnerable. It's like its internal solar panels are being dismantled. If the leaf were to be damaged by intense sunlight during this delicate phase, the tree would lose its last chance to reclaim precious nutrients it stored in the leaves all summer, like nitrogen and phosphorus. So the tree manufactures new pigments, the vibrant red and purple anthocyanins, which act as a natural sunscreen. This shield protects the leaf long enough for the tree to finish reabsorbing all those valuable resources before the leaf is discarded. It's an incredibly efficient recycling program. Another fascinating hypothesis suggests these colors serve as a warning sign. Think of it as the tree sending a clear message to pests. For insects like aphids, which look for a safe place to lay their eggs for the winter, a bright red leaf signals a tree that is healthy and full of defensive chemicals. It's a bluff, saying, "I'm strong. Don't bother laying your eggs here. My defenses will finish them off." The pests then tend to choose weaker, less colorful trees, giving the vibrant tree a better start the following spring. Ultimately, though, the color change is just one part of the elegant process of shutting down and preparing to survive the harsh winter. As autumn progresses, trees begin to form a special layer of cells at the base of each leaf stem, called the abscission layer. This layer gradually severs the connection between the leaf and the tree, cutting off the flow of water and nutrients. Once this wall is complete, the leaf is ready to fall, carried away by a gust of wind or the gentle pull of gravity. Shedding leaves is essential for survival. Broad leaves would lose precious water to dry winter winds and could break under the weight of heavy snow and ice. By going dormant, the tree conserves its energy for the burst of life that will come with spring. This spectacular natural process has not gone unnoticed by us. New England in the United States is world famous for its fall foliage tourism, attracting millions of leaf peepers each year. The region's unique combination of tree species, especially sugar maples known for their fiery reds, and its climate of warm, sunny days followed by cool, crisp nights, creates the perfect recipe for a breathtaking display. But this phenomenon isn't limited to one corner of the world. Japan's momijigari, or maple leaf hunting, is a cherished cultural tradition, while parts of Canada, Europe, and China also boast their own stunning autumn canvases. Interestingly, not all trees follow the same autumn schedule. Some, like birches, may drop their leaves in a sudden golden shower. Others, like oaks, exhibit a trait called marcescence, where they stubbornly hold on to their dead brown leaves throughout the entire winter, only letting them go when new buds push them off in the spring. And the trigger isn't always the cold. In tropical regions that don't experience 4 distinct seasons, leaves can still change colors and fall. This is typically triggered not by temperature, but by a period of drought. It's the same survival principle at work. When resources like water become scarce, the tree conserves what it has by shedding its leaves, proving that this process is a universal adaptation to environmental stress. So, let's put it all together. Why do leaves change color in the fall? Throughout the spring and summer, leaves are green because of the overwhelming amount of chlorophyll they use for photosynthesis. But hidden beneath that green are other pigments, the carotenoids, which produce yellow and orange hues. They are there all along. As the days shorten and the tree begins to shut down, it stops producing chlorophyll. The green fades away, unmasking the brilliant yellows and oranges that were always present. The reds and purples, however, are a different story. These are the anthocyanins, and they are newly created in the autumn, spurred on by sugars trapped in the leaf and bright sunlight. It's this final brilliant chemical act that paints the forest with its most dramatic colors. It's not magic. It's a breathtaking display of biology and chemistry, a tree's final flourish before a long winter's rest. This has been WhyOWhyTV. If this video added color to your curiosity, hit like, share it, and subscribe for more WhyOWhys. And here's your teaser. If leaves change and fall, why do we sometimes feel dizzy when we spin? That's coming soon.